Are we live? I think we're live. Let me see. Let me just double check stuff over here. And yes, it looks like we're live. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Good day. My name is Rodrigo, CityFlyer502, and how are you all doing today? Hopefully you've had a good day. For those of you celebrating, a very happy Easter to you. And just in general, very happy Sunday to all of you. Like I said, hope you've all been having a good day. It took us a while to get here, but it looks like Euro Truck Simulator is finally going to cooperate with me today. Here's hoping. I mean, I have it booted up. I have it waiting in the background, so that's already a good sign. We're already off to a better start than we were last week. If anyone was here last week, that was just pure disaster. I'm glad I don't have the VOD uploaded yet. It is gonna go up, but word of warning, it's just disaster piece. So, let me see. Am I all together here? Yes, I am all together. All right, so let's jump into it. We've already waited long enough. All right, here we go. So, just full disclosure, I already got a I got a profile started over here, a new one, because one of my favorite mods for this game, Pro Mods, it gives your whole map of in Euro Truck a complete makeover. It's just fantastic, a world of difference from the stock map. But to get there, it took a whole lot of trial and error. More error than trial, but here we are. I started a profile. Not much has been going on over here. Just done a couple of jobs. The goal over here is the goal I have in mind for tonight is get to the point where I can at least get the first truck, which thanks to a mod that I installed. If it can come up over here, come on, don't fail on me, game. There we go. Boy, that was a heart attack waiting to happen. Just so you can see, the map is pretty extensive as is, and sometime this week, the Iberia DLC is gonna drop. That's gonna give us all of Spain and Portugal. We have some of Spain. We have some of Spain covered thanks to Pro Mods. Nothing in Portugal yet, but once that DLC drops, we'll be able to go into Portugal. But right now, what I wanna get to is the point where I can get my first truck, which thanks to a mod that I installed, we can buy it used. Now, as you can see, they're not the fanciest looking trucks out there, but I mean, unless you're pretty well heeled, the first vehicle that you get, it's not gonna be all shiny and new. It's gonna have a little wear and tear on it. But again, that's the point that I want to get to by the end of tonight. So let's jump into it. It's early morning, so let's go take on a job. Now, the rule I set myself over here is that the last place that I drove to, that's where I want to start off from. So in this case, the last place that I stopped was in Verona, Romeo and Juliet town. So from there, you can pick out a job based on how much it pays, price per distance, expiration, origin, destination, route length, blah 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 blah. There's different criteria that you can filter it in via. In this case, let's you know what? Let's go make some money. Of course, we're gonna have to drive a fair distance. In this case, we're gonna be going from Verona to Metz in France, and on all these jobs the trucks are different. So in this case, this is a DLC that, not DLC. It's a mod from the Steam Workshop that I downloaded that gives you the Ford X-Max. We'll see what it does. Hopefully this loads. Will you load? Will you load? Yes, you will load. Not a bad looking truck. Very official looking. So, like I showed off on that first test stream, I'm driving with a controller over here. I don't have a fancy wheel and pedal setup. Not yet. Maybe soon. But anyway, let's see. If we were driving this, well, we would have a look around, make sure everything looks intact, make sure everything is attached. Alright. Everything seems to be in order. Let's click on lights. Start her up. Alright. She lives. She lives. She roars. Alright. For some reason the parking brakes aren't on. That's a little mysterious. So, let's get to it. Put her into first gear. Everything seems to be looking okay. Little brake check. Alright. And we are off. I'll be honest, I haven't... I just downloaded this add-on via the Steam Workshop. At some point I gotta compile a list of everything that I've downloaded here, both official DLC and speed bump. Gotta be careful on those. So I should probably I wanna stream this regularly. So at some point I'm pretty sure that I'll have to compile a list of what I'm using. At least for Euro Truck, it should be pretty simple and straightforward, because City Skylines, forget about it. That's gonna once I compile a list of what I want of my mods and such over there, that's gonna take some time to compile and also some space to compile. I'll probably just have to put that into a Google Docs and put a link to that, because there's no way it's gonna fit into a section of my About section. I mean, I could if this was the only thing that I'm gonna be streaming, but for anyone that's been here for a while, I can't just stick to one game and that would be it. I mean, I'd probably grow my audience from there, but I don't like sticking to just one game. There's so many games out there, so little time. But isn't that a dilemma for anything? So much you want to do and so little time to get it done. Alright, coming up on the toll plaza over here. We could just stop and pay the toll, but we also have the option to go via toll pass. Of course, I'm not sure if that's actually. Everything in ProMods is modeled pretty close to what it looks like in Europe at the time. I mean, if anyone from Europe has some commentary on how true to life this looks, by all means chime in. But at least here in New York, they've done away with people behind the toll plazas. Now it's all done electronically, whether you have a toll pass or whether it's taking a picture of your license plate and then mailing you the bill by mail. Alright, and... Hey! Oh! What? Hey, what is your problem, guy? This thing just freaking rear-ended me! No, it didn't rear end, it backed up into me. What the F was... I know, right? The thing just... Why? I wanted realism, but come on. You know what? Since we're dispensing with realism... Rebel, I have no idea, but one thing's for sure, this line of trucks isn't in a hurry to move, so... This isn't something I condone. I mean, I try waiting until it's my turn to merge in, but we're in a computer game, and sometimes the rules don't apply. So, is that dude drunk? I would hope not. I hope not. But the upside is that I didn't get ticketed for that, because this game works on the wackiest system as far as faults go. Because whether you cause the accident or somebody drives into you, for some reason you're the one that foots the bill. The game doesn't care who started it. You're the one that has to pay for it in the end. Which is I don't know. Maybe a future mod will do away with it. Maybe if one day Euro Truck 3 drops, maybe that'll be a thing that'll be changed. But I mean, Euro Truck 2 has been around for a while, and it's even now, years after it's dropped, it's still getting widespread modding and the content being created. I mean, like I mentioned at the beginning, there's new DLC dropping very soon this week, the 8th actually. And there's just a lot of active modding going on of all kinds, you know, from simple little cosmetic additions to the truck all the way to just entire maps. Like Pro Mods isn't the hang on. Nope, no traffic coming. Nope. All right, onward. Like you have, like, there's entire communities that have added let's see, Pro Mods, that's the one that covers a lot of Europe. There's mods that cover all of Russia. I think there's a mod that covers all of Brazil as well. It lets you go across the pond and go into Brazil. Now there's an America's version that dropped, the American Truck Simulator. It gets a lot of attention, but I don't know how accurate it is to say, but I want to say that Euro Truck, it still enjoys a lot of widespread attention. That's not to say that American Truck doesn't get its attention, but I mean, I was playing this for a while before I downloaded and got into American Truck Simulator. But I mean, this is the one that I come back to. I guess for one reason, it's letting me travel. As far as Europe goes, all I've seen of Europe is just a little bit of the London area. I mean, hopefully one day I'll get to see a little bit more, and maybe compare how the virtual world looks to the real world. We're going a little overspeed over here. Let's hope we don't have a speed trap set up ahead. Hang on. Come on. What are you? For the record, this is a pretty close approximation to how I drive. In the sense that I'm just going about my business on the road, and I'm just loudly commentating. What are you doing? Like what? Like why you're pulling your way in here, or why, or what's with the sudden turn, or can you turn on your lights? I'm not a psychic. I don't know what you're doing. You gotta tell me these things. But fortunately, in real life, I haven't been in a situation where somebody just decides to throw the car into reverse and take up my bumper. I mean, there was one time that I'm coming. Or can you at least signal? That's the biggest one in my area. That's something. That's definitely a thing around the New York area. Forgetting the signal. Not a whole lot of signaling in the New York area. I mean, at least in my experience, I try to be conscious of that. On occasion, I might. Uh-oh. I should have stayed in my lane. Wow, something went on ahead. Oh. Oh, there's the problem. Crash up ahead. Interesting. Alright, let's see. Can I scoot on over? Yes, I can. I am in the clear. Huh. Okay, something happened over there. I don't know if that's just the AI bugging out, or if that's just a random road occurrence. That's something that the game lets you. Actually, you know what? Let me go into it right now, just out of curiosity. Under options, you can alter your gameplay. Anything from how long you'd like your jobs to be, to how the map is aligned. Random road events, I have that turned up somewhat high. Just add a little bit more to it. Detours, I guess we'll keep it here at the middle. Rain probability, lowish. I don't know what happens with rain right around this time. Suspension stiffness, cabin suspension stiffness. I don't know if realistically you're supposed to have that turned all the way down. But there's different ways you can play around with the game over here. Now I don't know if that counts as a random road occurrence, or if that was just the AI traffic going haywire. Something happened up ahead over here. Oh, another fender. There it is again. Game, what are you doing? We should probably start slowing down. We got a toll plaza coming up here. Toll of €33. I would wonder why it's so high, but then again, when you're driving a big heavy truck, big vehicle, lots of axles, it's not cheap to drive them around. Truth be told, this is the longest drive that I'll be doing on this save. I mean, at one point I had a save that covered. I was pretty much in the end game by that point. I pretty much already did everything. So at that point, I should have just maybe kept the save and then start a new one, and then just go back, just hold on to it, just for completion, just for posterity's sake. I mean, there were still a couple things missing, but for the most part it was complete. But then I guess some part of my genius mind decided, you know what? Let's erase everything, start all over again. Yep, we got construction going on over here. Better slow it down. Don't forget, folks, slow it down on a construction zone. Not only because stuff is a little hemmed in, but also for the construction workers' sake. Alright, we're back to normal speed. Crank her back up to cruise, which I think for a truck either way is going to be 80 kilometers per hour. It's not all that fast. But then again, the idea is get your cargo to your destination safely and without anything kooky. And eyes on the road. What am I doing checking what am I doing checking my watch notifications? Okay, was this where I wanted to go? Yeah. Looks like this is where I wanted to go. Kind of a weird intersection. I don't know what happened with that truck over there. I don't know if he crashed with that car, or he wasn't sure where he was going. Oh well, moving onward. Overspeeding again. Alright, coming up on a new stretch of road over here. Let's see what happens. Let's see what the game throws at us. Alright, nobody coming. Merge in, and we're good to go. Sure is a loud truck, not for nothing. Of course, I never driven a semi. The biggest thing I've ever driven was a full-size van, and it was kind of on the loud side. But then again, it was it was a cab over. Would that be the proper name for? It's a van with you're sitting over the engine. I guess that would be a cab over. Whatever. It was one of those. I don't know if any of you have heard of it. It was a Nissan Irvan, big full-size van. Of course, I only drove it all of a few minutes while I was trying to figure out stick shift. But I mean, it was still time behind the wheel. And one of my first experiences with stick shift. That's the thing about when you go down to Guatemala, or I guess when you leave the U.S., it would help if you knew how to drive stick. Now, granted, I haven't driven stick in I haven't driven stick, or for that matter, I've never driven a semi, so I'm just sitting here playing a game, trying to play it somewhat realistically. As realistic as a simulator can go, but I mean, it's got a good following, so I mean, the developers and the community in general, they must be doing something, right? Alright. Coming up on the crossing from Italy to Switzerland. Stop over here. I'm guessing documents would be checked over here or something. Another stop up ahead over here. I guess this would be the Swiss side of the document checks. This would be in order, and we're off. And welcome to Switzerland. Welcome to Schweiz. I think I said that right. Map, are you gonna pull up the country name? When you have Pro Mods installed, cross into another country, I think it shows you the country you're crossing over into. I didn't get it there for some reason, but I mean, if you go into the map, where are you? Where are you? Oh, we're up here. Yep, we're decidedly in Switzerland at this point. Anyway, onward. And already the cars are putting the pedal to the metal. That's one thing. The AI I downloaded from the workshop gets right. Not too many cars obeying the speed limit. So let's see, what time is it? You know what? Let me get out of this turn. Well, actually, let me finish this turn, and then maybe I'll have a quick look at what time it is. Cause just full disclosure, I'm gonna stop it on. Actually, once I'm done with this job, I'm gonna stop, go get some food, and then come back for the next portion of the stream. My idea was start, do the stream, and then probably go a little late. I mean, we'll see what happens. I set my goal at the beginning of the stream, and I already forgot it. I said I want to get to the point where I can get my own truck. I can get my own new, used, probably beaten up a little bit truck. Well, that's not the first car I had. A little Toyota Corolla wasn't. I mean, it had a little wear and tear. It had a little wear and tear on it, but it was it was a wonderful little car. Of course, it's not here anymore. Who knows where it is, because I sold it to one of my cousins, and then he did. He went and turned around and sold it. So who knows where? Who knows where that little Corolla is now? It could either still be puttering around on the road, or it could be parted out for scrap by now. Probably recycled into beer cans or something. Alright, how are we looking? It is coming up on 11 o'clock in-game time, and it's due at around 6:30 in-game time. But we should also see how much time we should rest. Oh, we have to rest in about 5 hours. That's definitely something you gotta observe over here. Not just because you're gonna hear your driver yawning incessantly, but at some point the game's gonna start ticketing you for driving without a rest stop. 32 hours remain, and each rest is about 10 hours, so we're comfortably within the time that we gotta get this to work. We gotta go. Of course, that means we're gonna wind up delivering this on Thursday morning. It looks like, because you count off 10 hours from when we get there. Yeah, Wednesday morning. See what my Geo. Eyes on the road, me, but I'm looking at the comment right now. Who knows? Geo Metros have an interesting history about them. Of course, that being said, it's been a while since I've seen a Geo Metro. I definitely know what they look like, but that being said, I haven't seen one. Oh. Pull over for police officer over there, and onward. But yeah, it's definitely been a while since I've seen one over here, at least. I mean, you go down to Guatemala or Central America in general, you see plenty of old vehicles there. At one point, the oldest vehicle I ever saw personally down there was my aunt and uncle's beat up, rusty old Datsun pickup. Of course, at one point it looked fairly respectable, and it was drivable. I remember riding around in that. Little creaky, little old, but I mean, it got the job done. But at some point, it was sold off and traded in for something newer. Well, maybe not traded in, definitely sold off for whatever it was worth, and then something new took its place. But down in Guatemala, maybe I've seen a Geo Metro still puttering around. But up here stateside, it's been a while since I've seen one. I mean, like with any place you still see old vehicles driving around. But a Geo Metro definitely isn't one of them. Of course, I could be wrong. Who knows? I might hop out onto the road tomorrow, and there will be one sitting in front of me, and I'll think, oh hey, there's a Geo Metro. Is it Rebels maybe? You never know. Cars tend to get around in one way or another, whether it's the car itself or recycled into a soda can or something. Or maybe recycled into the latest model car. Though then again, we're on a highway. The only people that, if there were any road maintenance guys, then they probably would have coned off the area or something. I can't read it off all at once, but I'm looking. If anyone wants to put something in the chat, by all means. I may not read it out loud, but where possible, I'll have a look. But that being said, remember, when you're on the road, eyes on the road. Don't hands on the wheel. Don't look at your latest Instagram. Just eyes on the road. It's incredible it's incredible what can happen in that 1 second that you're not looking. In fact, I'm pretty sure I saw something disastrous in that vein, close to happening recently. Somebody wasn't paying attention. They went too close to the divider, and it almost turned out disastrous. Luckily nothing happened. Hopefully the drivers were okay. I'm guessing probably a little shook, but most definitely okay. They recovered in time before something happened, so that's good. Anyway, let's see. Okay, so a red hatchback Geo Metro. But I mean, if you sold it for scrap, unless somebody picked it up as a project car and started modding it, I don't know whether I would find it out there. But you never know. Crazier things have happened. Okay, 3 hours and 10 minutes until I gotta stop, but 5 hours 14 minutes before the job is due. Wait, so you sold it to somebody and whoa, merge over. Hey, car! Don't bash into me. Okay, so you sold it to somebody and then they sold it to somebody else, or they sold it to a scrapyard, or how so? Just like that, we got another exit coming up. It's just exit behind exit on this trip. Excuse me. Pardon me there, folks. Alright, exiting off over here. Slow down a little more, give ourselves a little distance. So they just kept on selling it down the line, it sounds like. Whoa, tight turn over here. I'm pretty sure I'm not in any danger of tipping over at 40-ish kilometers per hour, but just to be safe. Or over speeding, as is. This guy's coming in pretty quick. Come on, guy! I'm trying to merge over here. All right, there we go. Epic. Pretty much, yeah. Who knows where the car is now? So who knows? Maybe I'll come back to you tomorrow and tell you, hey, I saw a red Geo Metro hatchback. Who knows? It's a small world for sure. You never know you never know who or what you're gonna bump into out there. In fact, on that topic, the one example that I have off the top of my head was, hey, what's that merge there, guy? One example that I have off the top of my head was my trip to San Francisco, coming up on the Lombardi, you know the big twisty street that's always in postcards. One of the people that was checking out there, wouldn't you know it? They were from New York, and wouldn't you know it? Also, they were pretty close by, somewhere in Brooklyn. But I mean, within the city confines, everything is pretty close by. They're from Brooklyn, but they knew where Astoria was and had been there a few times. So so short version over there. I went all the way up to San Francisco just to bump into somebody from New York. How do you like that? Don't stall out on me. Nice and slow, nice and slow, nice and slow. Oh, hey! Holy cow, it was gonna do it again. Okay, I am giving that box truck more than a little bit of distance over here. Cause what are you doing, game? Why are you so... Oh my god, what is it with these truckers? I know, right? Oh, there's a yawn. my in-game guy is starting to get a little tired here. Better start looking for places to rest. I got an hour and a half before I gotta rest for sure, so I can comfortably look for somewhere to rest. If you see a bed on the map, that's a place to rest, but that's also a garage, so I don't know if that has an open place to park. You can buy garages over here and expand your trucking empire all over Europe. But right now we're just working towards our first truck, so no business plans yet. You can imagine them, but no business plans yet. One car I would like to find my stepdad's 72 Corvette Stingray. Oh, he had a Stingray? Oh, do tell. Those are nice little cars there. Little. I diminish the ability of a pretty fine-looking sports car when I find this out there. But yeah, do tell. He had a Stingray at some point. Our in-game people seem... Alright, I don't know if this... I don't know if this is actually a thing where you wind up driving on the same right of way as the light rail. Usually, you try to stay out of the way of, staying out of the way of the trains. I know, guy. You're getting tired. Rest stop in still in about 1.5 hours. There's a place to rest up ahead over here, right at the border. But you know what? Let's just to add to the realism, let's pull into here, take a look at the map, and see what our options are. You know what? Since we're we're not resting. Let's just put it down here on the side. Parking brake on, and it'll let me get. Okay, that was my stepdad's first car. His dad got it in '73. Oh wow. So what happened? Circumstances made him have to sell it, or what happened to it? Peugeot dealers up ahead. Alright, what are our options as far as resting? Looks like there's a truck stop of some sort up ahead over here, so you know what, let's go over here. We can... Next checkpoint distance, next checkpoint time, wait, hold on. Trip distance truck. Hang on. What are you doing, game? Okay. Oh, here we go. Next checkpoint distance 66 kilometers. Next checkpoint time 52 minutes. All right, so that's comfortably within our reach. I need to sold it to a guy who had a museum or something up in Boston. He sold it so he can use the money to build his house. Oh wow! So I mean, is it possible it could still be sitting up in that museum? I mean, was there anything significant about the car, or was it just by virtue of it? Was it just a model year he was looking at or something? I don't know my Corvette history off the top of my head, so I mean, if it's something obvious, sorry for it going whoosh over my head. What am I doing over here? I didn't need to do this. No game, we're not gonna stop over here. We're gonna go a little bit further ahead. Okay, this merge is gonna be a little hairy. Come on, little... Sorry, guy behind me, but we're coming in. Alright. And welcome to France. Whoa, that was a pretty tight merge over there. Okay, we're gonna be pretty tired when we get there, but I mean, at least we're coming up on a nice place to rest. Or something like that. I mean, I don't know how prevalent. I don't know if. I don't know if big fancy sleepers are I think in European trucks. Yes, once we get... Whoa, hold on. Where am I going? Oh. Oh boy. Sorry, guy behind me. I didn't mean to do that. I'm pretty sure I banged up the trailer. Bit of a heavy merge coming up over here. Didn't get out of the way in time. Sorry, guy. Sorry about that. Oh no. No, what have we got over here? Alright. The only thing I know is on this thing racer understand he had the 454 big block in it. He's had the 354 something. I sold the 2, I think. He was just looking at unique Corvettes, I think. I don't know. So it's possible it could still be in that museum. It sounds like you're getting tired. You should find a parking place to rest. Yeah, I know that game. We're working on it. We're gonna be right at our hour limits over here, but we should manage it before the tickets start getting piled up on us. Obvious question is going to sound a little bit obvious, but did he try? Did he try looking at? I mean, is he trying to get the exact same car back, or just a '73 Stingray? We made it. Oh, 72. But I mean, if he's looking for it, I'm guessing the museum doesn't have it anymore or something. I mean, I mean, part of me, if I'm saying the obvious over. Hang on, wait, what? Where? Oh shoot! I missed. Wait, hold on. I wanted to go around the whole rotary onto where the gas is. Don't worry, guy. I have you in sight. I'll be out of here in a bit. Alright, there we go. Let me just get settled in over here. Wait, we can't stop for. Oh wait, that's another part of the serve stop. I was about to say, wait a minute, we can't get gas. But then I realized that those would be the car pumps over there. Hang on, let's see. Does this tell me what's just for realism's sake? Actually, wait. There's tanks on both sides of the truck, so I imagine it wouldn't matter. All right, engine off. All right, so. I have no idea since he sold it almost 30 years ago. I mean, maybe try the museum if it's there. Maybe see if. Actually, that being said, I mean, if it's been sitting in a museum, they would, if they are willing to sell, they'd probably charge rather heftily. I don't. I'm honestly not too sure, but I mean, if it's there, it's there. If it's not, who knows? It might be somewhere out there. Figures this guy's leaving at the same time as us. All right, truck stop. Well, somewhere to stop for our break. Go all the way up. Alright, good. Looks like we're pretty well parked over here. So, alright, yeah, I know. We're getting tired. And, should I? I left the lights on. Hopefully that didn't impact the battery. Let's That's one thing that isn't simulated. Battery life, for better or worse. Just grab a sip of water. All. I got a moment. You know, we had to sleep in the bus. was a little bunk over here. It'll do the job. I mean, personally, I can sleep wherever. Anyway, onward. Yeah, I mean, you never know. There's always. I mean, to my knowledge, as far as classic cars go, there's always a story attached to them. There's always a story of some kind attached to them. Who knows? Maybe if your stepdad gets reunited with the car, I'm pretty sure that would be one wild story to tell, huh? I cannot see a thing over here. Hang on. Gotta take the next turn over here. One thing I should probably do is smart lighting, and then click off the lights once we're doing a nighttime drive. Because right now I'm just bumbling around, hoping I don't bump it. Hoping I don't find something that goes bump in the night. This isn't realistic, but let's get rid of that waypoint over here. Alright. Okay, we're gonna get there a little earlier than planned. We're gonna get there around 5:30. What's going on up here? Alright, little queue to get back onto the highway. That's definitely a gripe about the AI. It doesn't. I mean, it controls traffic, but it can't really think for itself. Like at this point, either speed it up or bully your way in. I mean, you wouldn't just sit here and do nothing. All right. Come on. Yeah, I mean, the AI is, I mean, about as much as you can do is just put in more traffic, but you can't really get the brains. Something, if I only had a brain. Of course, I doubt their scarecrow is driving these cars around. Yeah, exactly. But I mean, within the game's parameters, it works enough. I mean, it's a lot better than just driving around on empty roads, because obviously empty roads are unrealistic. For some reason, that reminds me of Flight Simulator. That's reminding me of Flight Simulator 2000 for some reason. Because that was one of the first games where one of my first simulators, one of my first open world games, if you will, one of my first experiences with modifying games. Because what what didn't I download for that game? Anything from anything from tiny little propeller planes, just all the way to at the moment the A380, the big quad double decker jet. I mean, at that point it was still just a concept, but there were people making models and you could fly it around. So that was something. I mean, but the one thing I could never find was AI traffic. That wouldn't be until Flight Simulator 2002. I mean, if there was AI traffic for Flight Simulator 2000, I never found it. And even if there was, I don't know how well implemented it would be. It would be a little clunky. Now that being said, the newest Flight Simulator, that's something I should definitely check out at some point. It's been a while since I've gotten back into Flight Simulator. And I can only imagine what they're looking like right now. I imagine that there's there's a certain level of polish to them now, or maybe they're still clunky. Who knows? Oh, that's a bit of a tight merge over there. Oh, toll plaza coming up ahead. Which is the lane for toll passes? Oh, looks like it's up ahead over here. All right, onward. Added onto our trip, but nothing major. They're expecting it in 15 hours, 55 minutes, and we're going to be there in an hour 57. So we're decidedly on track. %1 damage to the trailer and the truck. The trailer, I can guess what happened there, and well, the trailer. Let's see. The truck, I imagine that was from the one guy that backed into me, and then the trailer, I can only guess that somebody bunked into me at some point during the trip. Okay, talk about bad driving. Look at me tailgating over here. That's definitely a wise move. Not actually. Don't tailgate. Personally, tailgating drives me crazy, like you would not believe. I mean, mostly from a safety standpoint, because it's like if I gotta hit the brakes, you're gonna go flying into me, and then we're both gonna have a bad day. That being said, it seems like anybody tailgating is already having a bad day. You know, the whole honking, making very polite gestures at you in your rear view mirror kind of thing. Or it could be a taxi. But I do not condone tailgating, so just don't do it. Oh boy, it's they're sure putting the rush in rush hour. Person being tailgated usually break checks you? I don't know about brake check. I mean, I give personally, I give enough of a, I give just a little tap of the brake, just enough for the brake lights to illuminate. That way, maybe it'll get their attention, maybe not. But I mean, if somebody has a mind to ride your bumper, that's what they're gonna do. All you can do is just hope you're not in a situation where you gotta hit the brakes. I mean, there's been a few close calls, but fortunately, that's never been a thing on my end. That's not to say I haven't gotten into my share of accidents and close calls, and by no means am I saying I'm a perfect driver. In fact, here's the thing: anybody that's ever ridden along with me will confirm that I am horrible at driving. Not in the sense that I don't know what I'm doing. I always get lost, etc. I mean, as in I'll get us to where we're going, but it's gonna be a bit of a ride on the way. Oh. Somebody put a little too much sauce in their drive. That's not my saying, by the way. That's something I heard off of somebody on Twitter. Automod, you're killing me over here. Yeah, I'll clear the message once I stop over here, Rebel. But yeah, you just got auto-modded again. Does it show that your message got flagged or something, Rebel? Because it shows up on my end. I don't know if it shows up on yours. Okay, 20 minutes out. Let's see. On a delivery due in 14 hours. Whoa, 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 whoa. Boss! What? Oh my gosh. Here's a line, you're like, please let this be a normal field trip. Not today! No way! It's gonna be a field trip that starts with a semi riding into you. With the freeze, no way. Aww. Alright, we are 4 minutes out. It's been an interesting journey for sure. Whole lot more white knuckle moments than I would have thought. Full disclosure, some of these mods I've only now started using on this save, so I haven't gotten much of a chance to play around with them. The only mod that I really know on this save is Pro Mods, my map mod. But otherwise, there's stuff over here that I'm testing out for the first time, or it's been a while and I just forgot how it works. Look on the bright side. At least it's not going the wrong way right at you. You know what? I have a perfect example for you about somebody that wants that. They had that exact thing happen to them. They're doing everything right, and then all of a sudden, car comes out of nowhere and just completely wrecks them out. For anyone watching, if you've ever heard of Squirrel, he's one of the best out there when it comes to content, when it comes to making Euro truck vids and streams. Anyway, one of his videos, he's driving along, everything is looking okay, and then comes up over a hill, and then suddenly car coming in the opposite direction on a two-way highway. He was like, what are you doing, AI? I've never had that happen to me, but I mean the way this AI has been behaving, I wouldn't be surprised if that winds up happening. Also, I know I'm kind of cheating over here, popping out of the truck to have a look, but I gotta take a break in a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna finish this job, go on a quick break, and then come back. I gotta get food. I gotta my parents texted me something really quick, so I gotta attend to that really quick. Nope, straighten out. Coming in crooked there. Okay, this is this is gonna be a really crooked parking job, but you know what? Whatever. Hey, we made it. All right, let's look at what we got. Okay, they didn't dock us for the damage. All right, we made it to the next level, and you can add points to your skills. I'm adding it to the long distance skill, because the longer we drive, the more money we make, and everything else comes from there. Let's just save the game really quick. I'll allow the message. Where's... Hang on, what? Twitch, what happened to the message? Okay, what happened over here? I allowed the message, but it disappeared on me. I don't know if it's because I waited too long or what. Probably. Look on the bright side, at least. That's cool. Oh, I just read that one. Anyway, I'm gonna go on a quick break. I'll be back in about 5-ish minutes, so just get up, stretch a little bit, go get some water, go get some food. If it's dinner time, go get dinner, and I'll be right back. All right, and we are back. Are we back? Yes, we are back. Welcome back to the second part of the stream. For anyone that's just joining right now, my name is Rodrigo, CityFlyer502. Hope you're all having a lovely evening. If it's still afternoon where you are, hope you're having a lovely afternoon. If it's morning, hope you're having a lovely morning. Either way, I hope you're all doing well. We're gonna get back into Euro Truck Simulator shortly. We're just to reiterate, for the newcomers, we are working our way up to our first truck. Yay! just gotta attend to something very quick over here, and then we can get started. Yeah, this is about it. Just bear with me for a few seconds, and we'll get going once again. Let's see. Yeah, just give me a few seconds to send something out over here, and we'll get going once again. Stand by. I probably should have left the brake screen up a little while longer. Cause here's my setup. I have a screen for brake and for an intermission, a little 10-minute intermission. I thought I was gonna be done with what I needed to do and be back during the break, but doesn't look like that was the case. All right, one thingy sent out. Alright, there we go. There we go. Now we can keep on trucking. Trucking. Let's just switch back to full screen view over here. Alright, so, now here's the thing. Let's see, I think the used truck dealer is supposed to be in Berlin, I think. Let me see. Let me just double check real quick where it's supposed to be. I mean, ultimately you can kind of just fudge things around, but I'm just being nitpicky over here. I want to try to keep things well, as realistic as they can be in a simulator. While I'm at it, just to highlight the mod that I'm using over here. This is it over here, the used trucks dealer mod from Marviluck. Let's see, do I have a link over here? No, I do not. Just if you have your truck simulator, go into the workshop and just search used trucks dealers. That should be a thing that shows up. Actually, I remember I searched used trucks and that came up because I just wanted to see if there was something that would make a truck look a little beat up or something. And here we go. Okay, so the dealer's in Frankfurt. back here? Yeah, we're back. Alright, so that being said, the cheapest one over here is this beat up old Iveco. So let's work towards that. I'd say one more job, and that should net us the money to get it. Of course, why don't we try going to Frankfurt to start? Let's see. We're starting here in Metz. Is there anything that can? Is there any job that'll take us to Frankfurt? Where even is? Where even is Frankfurt? Hang on. Just a second. Okay, towards the southeast. Yeah, here we go. There we are. Is there anything that'll take us close to there? Not really. We're going all the way to the opposite end, it looks like. All right. Well, we can do the job and then just say we double back. So, wood bark or dry milk? It looks like we're going pretty much the same way either way. Wood bark or dried milk? Wood bark or dried... Hang on, let me just see. We're driving pretty much the same truck. You know what? I like red, so let's do the wood bark. Woof woof. That was terrible. I apologize for that. Oh, okay, this isn't one of my favorite trailers to drive in this game. This thing is just very wibbly wobbly, but you know what? We're in it, so let's do it. Yeah, I'll admit, this type of trailer over here, I try to avoid it if at all possible. I hate this thing. I've never had a good experience with it, simply put. But like I said, we're in it. I don't want to quit out and then go back and you know what, we took the job, we committed to it, so let's just get it done. Either way, we're gonna be on the road for a little while, so also realistically, we would have rested by this point. Oh, dang it! I took the turn a little too wide. Sorry, everybody behind me. My mistake. I'll never do that again until the next turn, at least. But yeah, we woke up at 2 in the morning, and we're continuing on the job. That's totally realistic, isn't it? Construction. Hello there. Didn't see you guys there. Yeah, let's see what wackiness awaits us on this job. Will there be trucks backing up into us again? Will people be spinning out on the road again? Will there be a sudden accident that forces us to detour? That's something that's been a thing in the game lately. You're coming up on your exit, and then somebody just GG'd out on the ramp, and you got to divert. That's been a funny little addition to the game. Oh, got something coming up ahead. You know what? I'm gonna preemptively switch lanes over here just in case. But anyway, onward. Alright, going up to 90 kilometers per hour. Let's see how something's going on up ahead here. Oh boy! Merge out. Oh boy. Oh, the truck, the side of the truck popped open. That's no good. Actually, no good was my whole zipping past that. That's something I shouldn't have done there. Rip. Yeah. I can only imagine how many packages got lost there. Hopefully stuff that can be replaced. Alright. Let's hit our turn over here. So far our trailer isn't misbehaving. But we're driving carefully. I mean, how I'm driving, that could be something that also plays into it, because I will confess that there was a save game where I was just driving as quickly as possible. I didn't care about speed limits. I didn't care about tickets. I didn't care about anything. It was just pedal to the metal, full speed ahead. No worry about what was happening. And those are the ones where this type of trailer would give me trouble. Say, hey, let me in. That was admittedly my fault. I probably should have paid attention to my merge there, so sorry, guy behind me, that's completely on me. But yeah, this type of trailer would not really be the best trailer to drive for that kind of driving style, because once you get past a certain speed, one wrong turn, it'll start wobbling, fishtailing on you, and then that's it. You have only a few seconds to make sure that your seatbelt is fastened, that your tray tables are up, and that your last will and testament has been properly filled out, and your beneficiaries have been designated. Alright, we're crossing into Amsterdam. No, not Amsterdam. What am I saying? Oh my gosh! No, I was... Not only did I have the wrong... Self, you've learned geography. Why? What? You've learned geography. You know what the flags are. Why? Why? Oh boy, file that under geography, Phil. But yes, we have crossed over from France into Luxembourg, and oh boy, this is not my favorite intersection over here, these T intersections, because this is one where the AI's abilities are shown to be more than a little deficient. What are you waiting on? You know what? I don't know what you're waiting on, Van, but I'm gonna roll with it. Oh, you're letting me in? Thanks, guys. I thought. That's an interesting sounding horn. We're hitting a roundabout up ahead. And we got a traffic jam up ahead. Now, nobody likes traffic jams. I have yet to meet the person that likes traffic jams. I mean, unless you have a... Whoa, where are you going? Where are you going, truck? Where are you going, truck? I'm complaining about cars backing up into me, and I was just about to back up into the guy behind me. But he's... Kai, you're right up on my bumper over there. What gives? I need some room once I let go of the clutch and once I let go of the clutch and put it back into gear. Where was I? I don't remember what I was talking about. Dang it. I have lost my train of thought here, folks. Burger truck. Where? Where's... Oh. Yum Yum Grand Burgers. What would be a good advertisement for them? Let me see. What could be? Why am I even thinking of burger adverts? For the record, I have food over here. I was nibbling away at a little bit of my dinner before I hopped back on. But oh boy, I could go for a burger. Yeah, I know that's enough advertisement right there. Just drive the truck around and let people come. Yum Yum Burgers, simple but delicious. Now open at the service stop on the M something. I don't know what the highways are. I don't know highway designations over here. I am so sorry about that. Once again, proof that this is all happening ad lib. I don't really memorize a script or anything ahead of time. I just go for it. That could be good, that could be bad. I might wind up saying something absolutely ridiculous that later I'll be kicking myself for it. In fact, I'm pretty sure I say that on every stream. I say I'm gonna say that I'm probably gonna wind up saying something I shouldn't have. Guessing we're gonna hop back on the highway pretty soon over here. Just letting the Jake brake do its. Actually, wait. It's an engine brake. I don't know what. I mean, what the kind of. I'm going off on another tangent here. I apologize for that. We are out of here. Lucky timing for that truck over there. He only had to slow down a little bit. I had to go from a full stop. It looks like we are hitting the highway again over here. Oh no, it's not a highway. There's still sidewalk over here. It's just main thoroughfare of sorts, I guess we could call it. Actually, wait. Here's the end of the sidewalk over here. Okay, so it's an open stretch for sure. But I don't know if going all the way up to 90 kilometers would be a safe move. I mean, look how bendy and twisty it is. And look, whoa! I almost toppled over there. I am not gonna go the speed limit there. Slow and steady wins the race, or in this case, it gets you to where you need to go safely. Almost flipped over like I did yesterday in my flatbed. Yes! Except over here, there's not really much recourse if if you wipe out, the most you can do is I guess load the save file again, or get yourself towed to the nearest shop. But that being said, if you literally flip out over here, that's gonna be because of your doing, because you did something wrong. Now that being said, there's a setting that that lets you determine how stable the truck is, but it looks like realistically you would set it to be completely unstable or something like that. But I mean, just thinking about it from excuse me. Just thinking about it from a physics standpoint, I mean, look at this thing. Tall, lot of weight up on top. Very top heavy generally. So that's something you definitely don't want to be taking tight corners at speed. See, that's an example of wrong way traffic coming at you. That orange car up ahead. I don't know if you caught it, but it was overtaking a semi. So that's one instance where wrong way traffic will sneak up on you if you're coming up over a crest. Good luck. Yeah, this hilltop over here, the AI will will send the car coming up the wrong way. And we have crossed over into Belgium. And looks like there was an advert reminding you to always buckle up. Do remember to buckle up. I got a comment on that, but hang on, let me just read what I got over here. You went too fast and went down the hill. My trailer pushed me into jackknife and flicked the truck over. Yeah, that was definitely a factor. The trailer. The trailer will definitely ruin you there. But yeah, seatbelts definitely important little bit there. I mean, the one serious accident that I got into, definitely if it wasn't for my seatbelt, I'm pretty sure I would have been. I'm pretty sure. Oh, vehicle overtaking on a turn. Vehicle overtaking on a turn. What are you doing, you absolute maniac? See what I mean? The AI, it drives cars, but it doesn't. Well, it makes cars functions, but it doesn't really do much in the way of driving. Cause why would you do that? Why would you overtake on a blind turn? All it takes is one wrong move and boom, you're a hood ornament on somebody else's car. Wow, not cool. Yeah, definitely not cool. But that's why you gotta pay attention. Eyes on the road, eyes on your mirrors, expect the unexpected. And a good bit of advice that my dad's always given me is, you know, you gotta think for the guy ahead of you. You gotta think for the guy behind you. Assume somebody is gonna do something crazy. That's pretty much the long and the short of it, which is good advice, because you really don't know what you're gonna run into on the road. T-Buck, €2, what was that? €2 thing of popcorn? Oh, here's the thing. For some things you cannot sell me on it, no matter how many advertisements you throw at me. But then there's other things that I look at it, it's like, oh my gosh, I want that. That being said, why, brain? Why are you looking at a popcorn advertisement and thinking, wow, I want some? Brain, you're crazy. And what were we just talking about over here? They closed off the exit over here. Something happened. I am committing a little bit of rubbernecking over here, but... Oh, somebody just GG'd out over there. And I think that added a little bit of time to, I think that added a little, well, a lot of time to our trip. Careful with the guy stopped over here on the side. Doesn't look like it's gonna be that big of a detour. Let's see, do we have to exit over here, or... Oh no, we can keep going over here. Yep, we're... Luckily, we came up on a part of the highway that had a return portion. Maastricht, got an exit for a city in the Netherlands over there. Alright, let's hit the loop, see what happens. Actually, wait, sorry, I'm gonna take a little bit of room over here simply because actually I'm gonna be exiting right over here, so it works out. Oh, maybe not, maybe not. Darn it. That was some very careful planning over there. Brilliantly done, self. You see somebody doing that in real life, you're thinking, what are you doing, you absolute dodo? We're gonna be back on track, but if I saw correctly, that accident was taking up, was taking everything but the left lane, so let's start getting ourselves over. Alright, nobody's coming. I'm gonna go for it. Of course, the game might have cleared it out by now, but I'm not gonna count on that. And actually, from the way traffic is behaving, it doesn't look like the game's cleared out that accident up ahead. Whoa, whoa, hey! Well, don't tell me something happened up ahead on the left lane. Oh, something happened up ahead. I'm not sure what. Oh, no way! They blocked it up ahead as well. Okay, we gotta find the detour. I don't think we're gonna be able to count on. Oh my gosh! 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 I don't think we're gonna be able to count on the game finding us a reliable detour over here. Let's see, what are my options over here? Because let's see, I came up over here. The accident is over here, so all I gotta do is probably just. Oh wait, I guess if I send it up here, it's gonna give me a detour up here anyway. So I don't know what that car was doing, but continuing this way isn't an option. But it looks like I'm gonna have to double back over here in order to take that detour. I wish I'd known that beforehand. I thought I was gonna outwit the game, but it looks like the game outwitted me. Very nicely done, game. Good job. Now, let me in. Let me in! stay inside over here just for realism's sake, because you're not gonna. Oh, almost took out the side of a car over here. Come on, somebody let me in here. Hang on. Do I have anything to work with up? Oh, I think I clipped the side of that truck. Come on, let me in, let me in, let me in. Thank you. Come on, folks, if you're gonna get in, get in. Come on, time's a wasting. Ooh, cutting it a little close there, guy. One thing's for sure, we'll definitely have worked for that truck. Well, the truck we plan to get. Now let me just see what the game is gonna do to me over here. Okay, it's gonna send me around over here, but I mean I can loop around up over here. So all I gotta do is just hit a turnaround up ahead of some kind, and then we'll be back on track. Radar zone of risk or something like that. Sorry about that terrible pronunciation. Oh man. Traffic sure got mucked up over here. I mean, I guess in real life you would have heard this over the old CB radio or something. You would have gotten a heads up of that ahead of time, but this game does not offer that. Of course, maybe I should have looked over the other side and seen what the way back was when I just assumed it was you know what, that was a fault in judgment on my part. Oh wait, hold on. I think service stops over here. You gotta loop around over here. And we're gonna get our chance right now. Whoa. Let's go a little too tight there. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Yes! Beautiful. We don't need fuel right now. How are we on rest? I'm pretty sure 4 hours until our next rest stop is due, so we should be on track. Doing 35 hours. Okay, so we've had to play Ring Around the Rosie a little bit, but it looks like we're back on track with that delivery. A little more delayed than planned, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Unless they opened the ramp back up, no, they didn't. So let's go on with the detour. But oh, whoa, whoa! Okay, I don't think I was in any danger, but I just hit the emergency brake preemptively, just in case. dude in the van. That's a bus actually. A coach. It kind of looked like a van, but it's definitely a bus. But you know what? It was both. Yeah, here it is. There was a squad car blocking the way over there, so I should have had a look at that and then gone off of there. It would have saved me a little bit of run around, but well, you live and learn. Next time. Yeah, it definitely looked like a bus to me. I don't know if I suppose it kind of looked like a van, but yeah, bus. Although little side tangent. You go to Guatemala. Those full-size vans, full-size vans. You often see them in transport duty. They call them microbuses down there. Microbuses. Of course, they can also be actual mini-sized buses, but yeah, you definitely. Whoa! Oh no! I think somebody was texting and driving over there. It's no good. Speaking of, man, let me see if rip. Well, I mean, rip to the car itself, but hopefully not the person inside. Now again, I really shouldn't be doing this, but alright, welcome to the Netherlands. On my list of places that I want to visit, and there's so many places I want to visit. Hopefully that's gonna be a thing soon. Anyway. We're at this point we're pretty much just passing through on our way over to Poland. Oh. Are they supposed to be merging in? No, they're not. Okay. Wasn't sure of their intentions. I didn't have time to look at their turn signals. Because at least they'll use their turn signals, but I mean that doesn't mean that the cars are going to be driving in a way that makes it look like good use. All right, kind of gave that truck a little bump draft. That's a no-no. Whoa! Somebody's screaming down that off-ramp. It's nothing I'm not used to seeing, because you're just driving along, all of a sudden, neum, somebody goes racing past. Whoa boy! Cutting in front like that with a camper behind you, that's not a wise move, but uh-oh. My goodness, car's going all over the place. Hey, swing by and pick me up. Give me your coordinates, I'll swing on by, Moon. Advertisement for Bob, I don't know what Bob is. But yeah, hey Moon, how you doing? Welcome to your neck of the woods. We're cruising through the Netherlands right now. Unexpectedly, mind you, because we just did a big whole loop around trying to get around an accident that the game wasn't exactly looking at, because it gave me one direction, then it was flipping me back in the Boss Burgers, possibly. But yeah, it was the silliest thing. It was an accident happened on one part of the highway. It was giving me a redirect just to basically go and loop around, but then the opposite direction wound up just being closed altogether, which the game didn't account for. So I wasted about maybe about an hour in-game time trying to find a workaround. We found a workaround in the end. That's but it's not a straight path. Let me tell you, because this was the way that we should have been going. Of course, now it's pointing us all the way up this way. So we're getting there. We're on our way to Poland, but it's with a whole lot of loop around. While I'm paused. Sometimes I cheese it and go around the wrecks. For some reason, I get no penalty for it. That's the thing. I could have done that. I could have just there was plenty of room on the shoulders to do that, but I was kind of going for realism over here. So no, I put myself through the torture of going through a detour, trying to take that detour, and then finding out that it didn't work, and I should have just stopped and pulled over and taken a look at my map. Just answer something really quick. All right. Yeah, I could have done that, but I am going for realism's sake over here, I guess you could say. But we're back on track, slowly but surely. Although that being said, we got to stop in a little bit. We got 2 hours 20 minutes. 2 hours and 20 minutes until we gotta pull into the next rest stop. Okay, usually I don't cheese it, but it depends on the level of road rage I'm experiencing at the time. That's fair enough. Rebel, this vehicle that's giving me a brake check right now. What are you doing? Oh, there's traffic up ahead. Yeah, but your braking was looking a little jerky there. I don't know if you were. I don't know what you were doing there. Hang on a second. Let me just get myself reoriented. Anyway, that guy up ahead was that the one that you had pointed out as a van, Rebel? Anyway, going back to the comment. Depends on the level of road rage I'm experiencing at the time. With the way the AI has been behaving with this mod I have going, I think I might legitimately hit a level of road rage, because I think so. I'll have to go back and look. I'm right behind this model vehicle again. This thing up ahead over here was that what you had pointed out as a van. But yeah, drawing back once again. Sorry about that. Yeah, the way the AI has been behaving over here, it might legitimately give me road rage because I had a mod, I had one traffic mod installed before, but it wouldn't cooperate with pro mods, so I had to uninstall it and go look for another mod. Now this one, the traffic has been just bonkers. I've been brake checked, as you saw over there. I've had cars just cut ahead right in front of me. I had a box truck. I had a box truck ram into me. I was at an intersection. It pulled into reverse and backed into me. Luckily I didn't take damage or a damage penalty, but it was a moment of just what are you doing, AI? I wanted something realistic, but come on, this is going overboard. That box truck that backed into you was funny. Yeah, that was pretty funny, but at the same time, there was no exaggeration in that surprise. I seriously didn't expect that kind. I seriously didn't expect the game's AI to do that. I mean, it adds to the realism from the standpoint that you really got to pay attention to what's going on over here. Oh, Jesus! Okay, that's a perfect case in point for paying attention. I just clipped the highway barrier over there. Oh boy. There's once I take this exit over here, oof, yeah, that's one thing you can apply to this. There's another one though. Truck, did you just change lanes on a turn? A tight turn for that matter? But yeah, there's what happened over there. That's a textbook example of. There's a saying in Spanish that's el burro hablando de orejas. Literally translated, that would be the donkey talking about ears, which in itself it doesn't make sense. But I mean, fully translated, it would be along the vein of you're talking about something and you wind up doing it yourself. I was talking about paying attention, and I'm doing that again right now. I'm talking about watching where I'm driving, and I'm not paying attention. You know what? The closest one I can think of is you give advice without taking it, and that's something I am doing right now. I am talking about trying to drive safe, trying to keep things realistic, and look what I'm doing. I'm driving all over the place. Come on, merge in. There you go. 24 minutes. Okay, so the next place I see with a parking spot, I better stop. Of course, I don't know how far ahead that is. I might be driving sleepy for a little bit. Is that a service stop sign up ahead? Where's that an exit sign? I think that's an exit sign. Hey, can we stop somewhere to get a drink? We're gonna... Oh, service stop up ahead. And it's on a highway, so I'm assuming there's parking spots, there's a place to get a drink, there's a place to stretch. Are we there yet? No, we are not there yet. I'll allow that this time, but if you ask that again, there's gonna be trouble. Flair, how you doing? So good to have you over here. I'm guessing you saw the message that I sent back to you on Twitter. Don't worry, Flair. I was just joking. It's the funniest thing. If someone, I'll be sooner annoyed by somebody doing something. I'll be sooner annoyed by somebody doing something nutty on the road than somebody on the back kicking my chair in and going, "Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet?" They're on my side. They say, "Hey, if you two don't stop behaving, I swear I am gonna turn this truck right around." What do you say to that, huh? Hey, can we get a Yum Yum burger? Yeah, yeah, we're gonna need a little of everything. We're gonna need burgers. We're gonna need. Hey, can we get McDonald's? We're gonna have to see what's up ahead. Actually, you know what? That's the border. Oh, it's the border up ahead, and then the service. I think I left my shoe at the last stop. Oh gosh. I told you before we left, make sure you have everything with you, because otherwise it's gonna be really hard to turn back and get it. Oh wait. McDonald's. Alright, settle down, children. We're coming. When ain't my ice cream? My Oh gosh, this is the zaniest road trip ever. Okay, it's a little itty bitty road stop, but it'll do. Oh boy, I hope they have enough snacks in that shack. Alright, let's fill up on gas, pull over to the side. You know what? We're probably gonna have to grub. We're probably gonna have to grub have it. Storage Game Channel hosting with 1view. Thanks for the host, Flair. Oh, thanks, Will. All right. We don't have a whole lot over here. I think we're gonna have to pull over and Grubhub it or something. Grubhub it, Seamless, Uber Eats. It's gonna have to be delivered. That's the short version. Anyway, we made it with not a moment to spare. So. No, I'm not canceling the job. I'm resting. What are you doing, game? DoorDash. Yeah, that too. We're gonna have to DoorDash it over here. And we're back at 2:30 in the morning. Oh boy, there's nothing over here. But hopefully everybody is all put back together. All right. I'm with DoorDash. I can send it. Oh yeah, that's right. You do delivery with DoorDash. Okay, so hey, I found this raccoon in the parking lot. Just leave it alone. We can't keep it as a pet. All right. That being said, we get raccoons pretty regularly around this part of the city. Though that being said, it's been a while since I've seen any wildlife around here that hasn't been birds or stray cats around. In fact, these days I'm more likely to be awoken by a cat meowing down the driveway. Because see, here's the thing. It'll be late at night. I'm trying to sleep, and then all of a sudden in the distance you just start hearing. And then I look out the window. There's a cat just loudly announcing its presence. It's like kitty. It's the middle of the night. Go to sleep. Though that's the same way that a family of raccoons woke me up, because again, late at night, I'm laying down, I'm trying to sleep, and then in the distance I just hear like just some kind of just some kind of chittering outside. I look out, and then it was the most adorable thing. You see a family of raccoons going. You see the parents. You see the whoa, what the. Oh boy, we just got a speeding ticket over here. Good going, me. But yeah, it was the cutest thing. Just seeing the family of raccoons going down the driveway on their way to well, who knows where they were heading, but they were on their way. That was the cutest. And then the scariest was yeah, 95 in an 80 in an 80. So yeah, that was fair. Fair is fair. I will assume responsibility for that. Try sleeping with a bunch of beagles barking at night out of nowhere. Oh gosh. Yeah, that will definitely keep you awake for some time. I can't say that dogs have kept me up over here. I mean, maybe there was a point where a bunch of barking dogs was keeping me up late at night, but I can't remember. Don't you dare! Don't you dare! Don't you dare! You didn't dare. Thank goodness. But yeah, meowing cats, raccoons, where was I? Yeah, yeah, the raccoons was the cutest encounter. Now the scariest was a few years ago that I was sitting outside to watch a lunar eclipse. I don't remember if it was a total eclipse, but I was out there, I was watching, and then I look where I live. You have the building, you have a back parking area, and then there's garages, and then perched on top of the garage was a possum. It wasn't moving, it wasn't doing anything. It was just sitting there, dead still, not doing anything. It was like, oh boy. Listen, buddy. How about you stay up there? I am just gonna slowly move my way back inside. If we can just stick to what we're doing, that would be totally cool. Thank you very much. And you can believe that I slowly rushed my way back inside because I was not in the mood for a random animal attack that night. In the same night, I get my mind blown by a natural occurrence, and then I get scared out of my mind by a natural occurrence. It's mostly deer where I'm just jogging back. It's mostly deer where I'm at. There was a point where when I was doing my undergrad, well, at college, obviously, it was out of the city. It was out on the eastern part of the state, Long Island, and it was far enough east that you could see deer. That there was reason for the deer caution signs on the side of the highway, because they would be out on the highway. You'd actually have to slow down, make sure that you don't run into them, and then just look around in general, make sure that whoa, almost missed my exit. Ah! Realism. Although, in a sense, that would be realism, in the sense that you would see a trailer kind of miss its exit and then just suddenly duck across a bunch of lanes. So I mean, it is realism, just not what I am going for. I think the raccoon just pooped on the seat back here. Oh gosh! Oh gosh! You know what? You know what? I don't like the jacket I'm wearing anyway. Just just, just clean it up and chuck it out the window. Hopefully we don't get stopped for littering. Oh, Kella, hey, how you doing? Welcome. You were just in time for the craziest road trip ever. So far, let's see. So far, we've had a crazy detour. We've had the DoorDash, a food delivery, and we have, I think it rolled under the seat. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Again. Yeah. All right. What do I do? Okay, so. Just keep a watch on the raccoon. Raccoon, if you're listening, I'm the one driving over here. Unless you know a quicker way to Poland, no backseat raccooning over here. And the ice cream, you know what? When we stop, we'll get a whole tub of ice cream. Sound good? We'll get a whole tub and cones. You know what? It'll actually turn out cheaper in the long run. Yeah, this is you have just tuned in for the craziest road trip ever. What? Mint chocolate chip, right? Mint's good. I'm kind of partial to cookie dough myself. I mean, I'll eat any ice cream, but cookie dough is definitely my go-to. Sounds like mint chocolate's your go-to. What about the rest of you? What's McDonald's machine is always broken. You know what? Before we continue with the ice cream theme, one, I am overspeeding over here. I better slow down before I get another ticket again. But funny you mentioned the McDonald's ice cream machine always being broken. My sister went out earlier, just for a little walk, and when she came back, she had a McFlurry with her. I was like, where did you find a McDonald's with a working ice cream machine? Because at least around here, it's been a little difficult getting a hold of any ice cream product from McDonald's. So naturally, I was a little surprised that she came home with a McFlurry. That car's a bit by, so you're going too slow. You're going over 100. Yeah, I know. that car's a bit by, so you're going too slow. Keller, if only you've seen how the AI has been behaving over here. It's been it's been a time. Just to recap AI happenings. A delivery van backed itself into me. There's been cars cutting into me. What other crazy thing has the AI been doing over here? The AI's been doing weird stuff, essentially. On the one hand, it's behaving exactly how people would behave and drive in real life, but then on the other hand, it's like, what are you doing? One thing's for sure, it's definitely getting the speeding component right. Here at home, it's every McDonald's that always has their ice cream machine broken. Well, as the kids would say, RIP. Rest in peppermint ice cream. But, going back to the ice cream, like I said, there's two flavors that I'm definitely partial towards: cookie dough and dulce de leche, caramel. Those two are definitely my go-tos. But I'll eat whatever ice cream. Hi everyone, beautiful Shy. Hey, how you doing? Welcome. You're now taking part in what's had to be one of the kookiest road trips out there. We're gonna get to Poland, but it's been just kooky overall. But you're just in time for the question that I was fielding. Ice cream flavors. Go. What are your favorites? Dulce de leche is my second favorite ice cream. Yeah. Then what's your first flavor? What's your first favorite? Doing okay. Good, good, good. So good to hear. To me, just chocolate. Yeah, plain cookies and cream, chocolate chip, mint chocolate chip. All good flavors. You definitely can't beat a good old classic. I mean, there's some days where you just want a good vanilla. In fact, even with vanilla, there's still ways that you can be surprised, because I mean, there's just basic it tastes like vanilla, and then there's other flavors that you're like, oh my gosh, this is vanilla over here. There's no way. I have others though, like Neapolitan. Yeah, that's that's a good three. That's a good 3-in-1. You get three excellent flavors for the price of one. That's definitely good if you find yourself undecided and you have that available. You can get a little bit of everything there. We started out in Italy, so we probably we probably should have picked out some ice cream on the way. Okay, ice cream flavors. My favorites to be bubblegum ice cream, then cookies and cream, Rocky Road. Ooh, Rocky Road is definitely good. Bubblegum is good. Cookies and cream, that's definitely good. Or drumstick ice cream. Oh yeah, that's definitely a good one. Let's see, bubblegum. I gotta say, it depends on where. Whoa, what? Truck. Did you just merge in and then duck back out? There is actual drumstick ice cream. How so? Can you mind? You're talking about the cone with the vanilla cone with the chocolate and nuts covering it, right? Or is there something else out there that I'm completely missing? Yes. The kind with nuts and chocolate inside the. Oh yeah, that's right. Those are chocolate filled as well, right? And just to jog back, Neapolitan is my choice for when I can't decide whether I want strawberry or vanilla. The chocolate is a nice bonus of it. Yeah, for sure. I think we can just universally agree that ice cream is good. Uh-oh. Somebody rear-ended over here. And if I don't watch how I'm merging, I'm gonna wind up sideswiping somebody and taking them with me. I'm gonna wind up eating ice cream for dessert tonight. There's still a little bit of fudge ice cream in the freezer, so I might polish that off once this is all done. I typically get bubblegum ice cream from Baskin Robbins. Yeah, Baskin Robbins, that's definitely a good bet as far as bubblegum ice cream, but that's one flavor. Either it's gonna. Ipers, you're with me on this crazy road trip now. Yeah, that's one way to put it. Yeah, you can't go wrong with Baskin Robbins, but there's certain flavors that you're gonna do it right, or it's gonna taste all chemically. You know what I mean. You know, there's some flavors where it's pretty blatantly obvious that it's artificial, and then there's others where I mean, I guess it's not artificial enough, or there's some that just absolutely get it. Baskin Robbins is okay. You know where's the best place that I've ever gotten ice cream is it's, let's see, around the U.S. I would go to DQ more. Oh, yeah, you can't go wrong with DQ ice cream. Let's see. Well, I mean, ice cream. I don't know if there's some place that's absolutely wowed me. Now, if we expand it into gelato, there's oh boy, there's two places that I can name off the top of my head that I've never been to DQ. Love basket ramen. So DQ is definitely a good stop for ice cream treats. But anyway, if we're just talking all ice cream though, in I don't know if it's I don't know if it's around anymore. That's the thing. Right now, I'm not really sure what places are left, but when I went to it, there was a really good gelato place in Manhattan. If you know where things are, it's pretty close to Union Square, and then just in general, it's in lower Manhattan. It's a general location. Really good gelato. The price was a little steep, but here's the thing: if something is good, I will gladly pay for it. It doesn't matter the amount. I mean, it's gonna hurt a little bit in the wallet, but I mean, it's yeah, yeah. I'll pay good money for something really good. But yeah, really good gelato place. In fact, I think I got something with caramel. It was either caramel. No, it was strawberry cheesecake. That's what I got. So good. That's here in the States. And then I found a really good gelato place when I was in London. Just ambling around, just touring. I found a really good gelato place. Coming out of bowling, I was on my way back to the hotel, and I was like, you know what, I want I want a little snack, and I see a gelato place down the block, and I was like, ooh, I gotta try this out. Really good. And then down in Guatemala, now you wouldn't think about it as an ice cream place. In fact, it wouldn't strictly be an ice cream place. It would be an apothecary. You got soaps. You got all natural stuff. Soaps, shampoos, natural tonics and such. But then amongst the offerings, you have what I have. I might be biased because it's in Guatemala, but it's definitely one of the best ice creams that I've ever had. I have yet to find a place that matches it. Yet! That's the key word, yet. You never know. One day I might go somewhere, I might try it out, and I'm like, okay, you know what, forget everything. Oh no, I am going onto the shoulder over here. Let me in. But that's the thing. That's the thing. You think you know something good, and then one day you go somewhere and it's like, bam. Everyone else, everywhere else before, you might need to revise that. Whoa, 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 whoa. I swear that wasn't for effect. That wasn't on purpose. I legitimately didn't plan ahead for that. Close one. Oh yeah. I lost a couple comments. I'll jog. I promise I'll jog back to it. Let's see. Same here. Eyes on the road. My eyes will be off the road just for a little bit longer. Let's see. When I went there before, I hardly got to see anything because my group just went to hang out at a Burger King. Flair, is this in regards to New York? Kel, I saw that you mentioned New York earlier. Yeah, I'll definitely show you around if you happen to stop on by here. Let's see. Beautiful Shy. When did you go to London? This was it's gonna be almost 2 years ago. It was at the end of summer 2019. In fact, it was that was about New York. Yeah, it was at the end of what had to be a whirlwind summer, because we went. Not only did we go to Guatemala, but we were touring around all over the place. We got to go to the Caribbean coast. We touched the edge of Belize while we were down there. Then we came back. We road tripped up to Boston to go see family. Not even barely 2 days later. So we come off of an exhausting international trip just to go into an exhausting road trip. And then we get back from there. You think that's the end of summer, time to get ready for the fall up ahead? Nope. One more trip. One more trip out to London. It was only a weekend. I probably should have given myself a little more time, but I needed to be back in the city soon because work was about to start up, school was about to start up for my sister, so I needed to be back for that. But yeah, that was one exhausting summer, but for all the right reasons. That scared the raccoon. Oh gosh. If you can coax the raccoon out, can you give it a hug, raccoon? I'm sorry I scared you. Sorry about that, buddy. So, are we there yet? Almost. We're almost there. We're 4. Okay, let's see. We're resting in 4 hours, but there's about 2 hours left on. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's okay. We better hurry up before this thing gets a little flamey. Yeah. Yeah. they're definitely, the emergency services definitely better be on the way, because that's definitely unsafe. So are we there yet? Oh, we're almost there, Flair. We're almost there. Let's see, I remember somewhere in between person that you tweeting about. Oh yeah, that was also the last year of BronyCon. Yeah, BronyCon, Grand Tour of Guatemala, going up to Boston and back by road, then heading out to London, and coming back all within the span of about 2 months. So yeah, I was definitely tired by the time I got back. I was definitely tired by the time I unpacked my bags from that long trip. Okay, that BronyCon, that was, yeah. There's definitely no denying that that the con went out with a bang. In fact, I remember it for everything that I was doing, but I also remembered it because for those of you that don't know, I drove down to the con, got everyone settled into the room, did a little bit of the con, and then bussed back to New York because, as it turns out, that weekend was also the last concert of Carnegie's season. So unfortunately, I didn't have any choice. I had to be back there, not just because it was the last major event, but also the bar supervisor had to be on hand. So I booked the bus, went back up to New York, and then did work, and then came back. That was Saturday morning. By Sunday morning, I was back at the con, ready to send it off. I wish things hadn't lined up the way that they did, but it is what it is, and there's parts I missed, but at the same time, there were parts that I definitely didn't miss out on. when all was said and done, there's definitely plenty to look back on as far as that con goes. We gave it a good send off. Only convention I managed to go to was the first BabsCon. Being 4 sucks. Yeah, that's for sure. But make no mistake about it. A lot of. Well, first off, definitely wish you could have been there. But at the same time, there's plenty of That's the thing with cons. I mean, they'll be far away for some, but they'll be local to other people. BronyCon was my. There's that one story where BronyCon's Rebel. I swear, do not. I know. I got a pretty good idea which one you're talking about, but but I mean, I can't really stop you, but I mean, if you tell it, it is what it is. I could hope that Automod saves me, but yeah, that's the thing about cons. You know, they'll be local to some, and then far away for others. BronyCon was my local. And then by that token, BabsCon was pretty far away, Everfreeze pretty far away. Let's see. I wish I went to BronyCon. Yeah, Kella, really wish we could have had you around as well. Eventually I'll work up the nerve to go to a con. Some kind, maybe. Yeah, there's one thing's for sure, conventions as a whole. I'm pretty sure they'll come back. We'll be able to con again. We'll be able to party. We'll be able to attend the parties that go along with it. But yeah, hopefully very soon. And then I only ever went to BabsCon as well. You know, I almost went to BabsCon one time, but unfortunately, things just. Bus, are you going? Are you not going? You stopped in a very good spot there. I can definitely see what's going on there. I was in SoCal when I went to BabsCon and a friend drove us up for the weekend. The only con that I ever attended in the California area was the last year of Equestria LA. Whew. I'm talking non-stop over here. We're starting to run out of breath. Come on, let me in. Let me. Car, what are you doing? I was in SoCal when I went to BabsCon. Friend drove us out for the weekend. Equestria LA. That was the only con that I went to in California, and that one, of course, I had to start out in LA and then make my way down to Anaheim. But one of my friends that was staying there, he lives out in Ventura, so at some point I was crisscrossing between Anaheim and Ventura. So I definitely logged words. What are they? I definitely logged a bunch of miles that time on the rental car. Would have liked to go into Equestria LA too. Yeah, you were pretty. I'd say you were pretty close to Equestria LA when it was going on, right? Really, BronyCon was the closest con to me, and that was about 8 hours. Yeah, Kentucky to Baltimore. That's definitely no little hop. That's no stroll down the street, as it were. Oh man, I was running out of breath there. I should stop, take a breath, and then continue talking. We're gonna be here for a little while longer, so may as well. Anyway, speaking of local events, I'm in Phoenix, and like most conventions, CanCon is being pushed back a year. Yeah, but it's definitely best to push things back, and you know. Because you don't want anything happening, and then it's gonna be on your watch. I had to go across the ocean to get the BronyCon. Those flights suck. Yeah, yeah, going cross ocean, that you'll definitely get a little cabin fever there. But I forget, was it direct? Were you able to go direct to Baltimore, or did you have to do a layover somewhere? Or or did you drive in from somewhere else? I don't quite remember what was your itinerary there, Moon. I mean, I am in NorCal, but it could have worked. But it could have worked nonetheless. Well, hopefully there's another con around the horizon that'll be possible. Yeah, but hey, I love going through West Virginia on the way. Yeah, I can. That's the thing. That's the thing with road trips. That's kind of a love-hate relationship. I love watching the scenery on a road trip. You definitely see some. You get to see plenty when you're doing a road trip, but then at the same time, you know, you're behind the wheel. You're West Virginia. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. I love seeing the scenery, but at the same time, I really don't like driving. that's the long and the short of it. I don't like driving. But I've had to drive. I've done my long stretches of driving, and yeah, there's not really much you can do to get around that if driving is the only option. I had to hit a layover. It was after BronyCon. Then I went to North Carolina to see family. Then road trip to Ohio to see more family. Oh gosh, so you definitely logged more than a few miles there, huh? Were there ever any MLP cons in Central U.S.? God, we got the song stuck in my head. Forgive my dopiness, but that was a song reference over there. Central U.S. I mean, would the Chicago area count as Midwest? Because I know that there was a Midwest trip that took place not in Chicago but around the Chicago area, and then there was also that one in Minnesota. I think it was I mean, if we're talking Central U.S. as in the Central Time Zone, then there's been a few. They have continued not as in-person cons, but they've continued as online cons. But yeah, there's been a few. You don't like driving, but you're playing a simulator based on driving. Well, see, here's the thing. I can pause the game, take off my headphones, stand up a little bit, and then go back to driving. Not so. Oh, and also I can save my game and take a nap. Not so much a thing when you're driving when you're doing driving. Because oh, also if you go into the developer console, you can time warp a little bit. You can speed up the progress of not just time warp, but you can also teleport. That's also another thing. If you have this nifty developer console open over here, you can cheat a little bit with the game. But yeah, that was the song reference earlier. Oh, it's not a song that I'm familiar with, so pardon me for not getting the reference there. It was a long trip to BronyCon, but I love the trip there. Yeah, I can definitely imagine the scenery going through there. That being said, going down to see friends in DC and then coming back, I've definitely seen my share of scenery, especially during the fall. Oh, it's a lyric in "Take Me Home." Oh, then I kind of have an idea what you're talking about. Oh, do we raccoon gone to the glove box and ate whatever was in there? Well, shoot. I think I need a new map. It ate the map. It ate some granola bars that I had in there. I'm gonna have to replace a couple. bucks worth of equipment there. Oh gosh, it might have it might have eaten the emergency kit as well. I don't know what bandages taste like, but Raccoon, what do bandages taste like? It ate my ice cream like Moon did. Well, guess what? We have enough money for our truck, so I think we're gonna be able to go get some more ice cream. R.I.P. Flair's ice cream. First select the destination. Oh, whoa, hold on. It's happening. We're about to get our first truck. Woohoo! Hang on. Actually, wait, let me save the... It's supposed to switch over to a new track, but I'm gonna help it along a little bit here. Oh, never mind. Oh, shoot! Oh well, we're going back into the load screen. Yay! Take me home. Yeah, I know what song we're talking about now, but that being said, I've never listened to it all the way. So anyway, truck. Let's get a truck. Don't freeze out on me. All right, we'll be able to get a new truck eventually, but for now, we gotta get something that's a little bit beat up. Let's see. Tiny cab that's workable. Not that many wheels. Oh, the engine's broke. We already gotta pay for a new engine. But it's newish, so it works. Not much we can do here. Paint! We can paint. We can paint our truck. Not. We can't pay that much because we only get 55,000 euros. The most that we could probably spend is. Oh no, we can't. Okay, we can't. We can't do custom. So let's. You know what? Let's leave it. Let's leave it as is for now. So that's how I like my flatbed truck from somewhere. I had to get a new engine and well everything. Well, we already had to pay. We already had to pay for a new engine. So let's see. Is there even anything that we can add right now? It's not much that we can add. You know what? Can we get this thing a push bar? Oh man, these push bars aren't much. Can we get side skirts? Simple protection. You know what? Let's just leave it bare. There's not much that we can do on the outside. In fact, you know what? Let's leave it as is. Besides, the inside is where we're going to be spending a lot of time. So let's get some goodies from the inside. Of course, let's. There's really not much that we can get for the inside as well. Yeah, this is the inside's a little basic, but we can still do a few. That new truck smell. This thing is coming to us used, so if we want the new truck smell, we gotta get ourselves a little tree air freshener. You know what? There's one thing that we should definitely get. We should get our toll passes. We're not really gonna get anywhere without those. Hang on. Fuzzy dice. Yeah, we can definitely get fuzzy dice as well. All right, let's put up our toll passes. Like I said, we're not gonna get much of anywhere without those. Let's take your way over here. Hang on. Get Han Solo's gold dice. I wonder if there's fuzzy gold dice around here. Does that look... no, that looks kind of janky. Hang on. You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. Let's put this over here, and then we can put this over here, and... Wait, that still looks a little... Hang on. You know what? Hang on. Don't keep moving away from me, game. That's not where I want to put it. Okay. One set of toll passes over here. And then we'll put the other set over here. Here in the middle. Let's see. Can we get... Okay, we can't get fuzzy dice. No, not fuzzy. We can get dice, it just won't be Han Solo's dice. Just a lonely little die hanging out over there. Let's see, can we add a sat nav? Can we add a GPS? Dash cam GPS. You know what? Let's ditch the dice and we'll put up a dash cam over here. Cause the way the cars have been behaving, we're gonna need a dash cam. Alright, and there's not much else that we can do for customization, but then again, it is a used truck, so it's only so far that we can get with it. But you know what? It's... Oh, crud! We're not gonna have enough. Dang it. Okay, we gotta get rid of something over here, sadly. How much do the toll passes? Hang on. What? Wait, what? What's adding to the price? No, I didn't... Hang on. We gotta go back outside. I didn't want the side skirts, game. Let's see, we'll get rid of that. Let's see, what else did I add? Light bar? I didn't add a... No, not a light bar, push bar. No, I don't want that either. Okay, back to the inside. Let's give ourselves a longer mirror for safety reasons. Alright. Purchase it, we'll send it to, hang on. Send it to our garage in Venice. And let's see what she looks like. Friday, 10:55 p.m. Not 10:50, 11:55. What am I saying? Alrighty. It's not much, but it's... it sounds like we need a nap. Whoa, this thing is loud. Where's the following key to start the engine? You know what? I know what this thing is gonna do. So Raccoon's gonna love it. Yeah. You know what? There would be plenty of spaces for a raccoon to hide around here. Let's see. There's old shipping containers. There's those long cable reels. Shut up. Inside over here. I mean, let's see. There's under the bunk. There's under the seats. There's the glove box. Yeah. There's. Yeah, I think the raccoon's gonna like it, Moon. But you know what? I think I'm gonna stop here for the night. Not just... Actually, wait, hold on. I didn't let my guy get some rest. Alright. It looks like our next job is gonna happen overnight. Unless I do... Nobody wants... Nothing is happening over here. Nothing is happening over here. Nothing to see. Wait a minute. Oh my gosh, I slept all the way to 6 o'clock Saturday morning. Hang on, wait. Wait, do I need to rest again? Next rest stop in an hour 50. Ah! Alright, we'll leave him well rested, I guess. Fail, yeah. Yeah, that was a fail. Oh well, I guess we're gonna be doing a late afternoon evening job on the next. Well, you try to cheat the game is gonna cheat right back to you. Remember that now, folks. But anyway, let's stop it here right now. Exit out to the chatting screen. Scream. I'm gonna scream. I've been here for a while already. Whew. Oh boy, whole lot happened here. And I think next week Sunday I'll come back with some more Euro Truck. Although I'll probably try to start it a little sooner. That way we have a little more time. Chatting scream. Ah, yeah. Come on, folks, scream with me. Ah! Pardon my silliness there, folks. Oh, there we go. There we see a scream. Ah! That's me when I don't know what to RP. That, I am sure that's all of us over here, Kel. when the mind block hits. But alas, this isn't the chatting scream. This is the chatting screen, and this is the conclusion of tonight's stream. Now, like I said, next week I'm gonna come back with more Euro Truck. Next week Sunday. But I'll definitely start a little earlier. That way we can do a little bit more. In fact, I think with that experience point added to our distance metric, I think the next job, if I do it long, it's gonna be long. So I'm definitely gonna want to give myself a little more time to get that done comfortably without rushing too much, and then maybe fit in a second trip. Who knows? But anyway, this has been so much fun. I definitely had a blast. I hope you all had a blast. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for spending part of your day with me. It's definitely appreciated. And that's it for now. I'll see you all very soon, whether it's back here or on the Twitter timeline or however else we happen to find each other. But hopefully we'll see each other again very soon. Now the next stream, I'm not sure what to break out, but it's definitely gonna happen Tuesday late afternoon, early evening. So stay tuned to my Twitter timeline, just in case anyone needs it, for anyone that might be lurking on here. I usually post the next stream as my pinned tweet, so just pay attention to that. So those of you over here that took part in the chat, again, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for spending part of your day with me. Those of you that were lurking in the background, it was also good to have you here. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for putting up with my silliness. And like I said, next stream is on Tuesday. Whether it's tonight or just before the stream, I'll have something figured out. But that's gonna do it for now. I do that a lot. Thank people a lot. But once again, thank you all so much, and I will see you on the next stream. Have a good evening. Have a good night. Have a good morning if it's that time of the day for you. If it's during the day, have a good day. But anyway, take care. See you all next time. Bye bye.